Father Paul Turner at the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception in Kansas City, Missouri, giving you my first YouTube live visit with you all on a Friday afternoon. For the last several years, I've been offering this chat through Facebook, and just this week, we've switched over our live streaming efforts here to YouTube in hopes that many of you will be able to join us live or a little bit later. We realize not everybody is on Facebook and doesn't find it easy to do, so we're hoping that this format will work really well. So welcome, and I'm very, very pleased to be with you. I'm pastor of the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception. Let me get my hands going the right direction. There's an image of us, the gold dome on the skyline of Kansas City, Missouri. And it's a great honor to serve the people here. And I'll bring you up to date on some things. I sent a letter out to our email distribution list earlier this week about the upcoming Stewardship Appeal. Each year we participate in the annual Catholic Appeal of the Diocese of Kansas City, St. Joseph. So, and then we piggyback onto that our own annual parish appeal. This means that we are asking you, our friends and members, if you would make a financial pledge, but also a time and talent pledge to the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception for the coming year. You may have received already or will be receiving any day the pledge cards for this effort. Next Sunday, we're going to play a report from an audio, and you'll see the video also of Bishop Johnston making his appeal to the entire diocese. And I really hope everybody will assist in this effort this year. Pledges do a couple of wonderful things. They help us practically know what to expect in the coming year, and they form for you a goal that you can reach out for. Writing a pledge makes a commitment, shows your interest, and makes you a little more committed to your faith and to our community. We love having you here as part of it all, and want to appreciate the gifts that you bring and put them to use. New this year is the Time and Talent Survey. You'll see it within the packet, but you can also find it through our website. So you can go in there and let us know what areas you are already involved in, or if you would like to express some interest in getting involved with the cathedral in some other way. You can indicate it very simply there. Honestly, a lot of people find the online version easier than the one that you get, the hard copy you get in the mail. So whatever works for you, please use it, and we will follow up over the next weeks and months to see that we respond to your generosity. So please watch for this and help us out, both as a diocese and as a church. Even if you can only pledge a little bit, that goes a long way. For the last couple of years, our parish has not met the diocesan goal. So we're hoping that this year we'd be able to get involved and get things going. Many of you are also involved with our capital campaign, the Building Glory capital campaign. We took a couple of giant steps on it over the past week or so. We're nearly ready to make some exciting, positive announcements about the way that the pledges for that campaign are going. But if anybody wants to jump in on that, we need your help as well. So this is a capital campaign. It is for like a multi-year pledge. We're hoping people will think about contributing three what they can give us over the space of 3 years. That's different from the weekly envelope that so many people contribute to so generously. So that's an overview of our financial appeal for you, coming your way very soon. As I mentioned in my letter over on the Facebook side and the email distribution list that we send out, I'm just back from a few days in the Ozarks with the other priests of our diocese. Each year we go down there for some continuing formation in hopes of making us better priests to serve you. Bishop Johnston comes down with us. It's a great time of camaraderie for us. We build up our friendships, get into some dialogues we might not otherwise have. So it's a great opportunity. This year we heard some excellent presentations on gender identity issues that should help all of us minister better to you. I put in the letter that I'll be presiding for all the masses this weekend. You will be seeing a special guest to the cathedral, Father Aloysius Kasoma from the Diocese of Masaka, Uganda. Father Aloysius has visited us twice in the past, in 2017 and in 2019. He's here to share his part of the world, to experience part of ours. At some point down the line, we will make an appeal for his efforts. If you are interested in that, you can contribute to the boys' dorm he is hoping to build on our website right now. He's also looking for people who might help sponsor the advanced education of a couple of young people in their community who would not otherwise have a chance to develop their intellect at a university. So we'll give you more information on all of that. He'll be with us for 2 months and he'll be helping out. At this point, I don't know. He might be presiding for 1 or 2 of the masses, but if not, he'll celebrate with me, and you will see him starting this weekend. So please welcome Father Aloysius when you can. I will be hearing confessions tomorrow afternoon. Father Ken is away this weekend. He'll be participating in the Canon Law Society of America meeting in Cleveland. It's something he joins each year. This year is special. He's one of the candidates for election for the president of the organization. That will take place later this coming weeks. We'll know more about that as the days go on. But it's a clear recognition, win or lose, it's a clear recognition of his talents and his willingness to serve the broader community of the church. Saturday morning, tomorrow morning, is the annual Diocesan Rosary Procession with Bishop Johnston, starting at St. Patrick's Church up in the Northland. The group will gather there, process down to Divine Mercy Park and back again. They'll pray the Rosary, the Chaplet of Divine Mercy, sing hymns in honor of Mary, practice a lot of devotional time together. It's a beautiful morning. If you have a devotion to Mary and to the Rosary, I encourage you to get on up to St. Patrick tomorrow morning. I think you'll find this a very inspiring day. You gather with people from around the diocese. The Rosary will be led in 5 different languages. You can respond to all the decades in English or whatever language you prefer. This year, because Father Aloysius is here, he's going to lead one of the decades in his native language, Luganda. So please come and join the experience up at St. Patrick tomorrow morning. I will miss it because I will be celebrating the funeral mass of Francis Schwartz at St. Elizabeth Parish, a little bit to the south of the cathedral. That's where I first served as a priest when I was newly ordained back in 1979. One of the families I reconnected with there was the Schwartz family. One of the sons of Francis and Teresa, David, was ordained a priest for our diocese the year after me. David was diagnosed with lymphoma when he was finishing his seminary career. Bishop Sullivan brought him back home and ordained him a deacon and then a priest. And David died a year after he was ordained a priest. It was a great loss for our diocese, but he and I were friends since high school. We were that's over 50 years I've known this family. As I mentioned in the letter, David was the deacon at my first Mass as a priest, and then I ended up preaching the homily at his funeral Mass 2 years later. So it's an emotional part of my own story as a priest. I've always felt David was in some ways still part of me and kind of helping me to do my ministry because he was unable to do so much of it personally and humanly in his own life. But anyway, his father has died at the age of 92. His mother still lives, and several of his siblings. So I'll be out with them tomorrow morning to pray for the repose of Francis's soul. Tomorrow afternoon, we have the wedding of two of our members, Matt Mullen and Adelaida Errejon. They have quite a story of how they met and ended up in Kansas City. We are truly the beneficiaries of their faith and love. So we'll have a small wedding for them. That's at their request tomorrow afternoon. It should be a great celebration of love and commitment. So congratulations to Matt and Adelaida. Addie. Matt was baptized by Bishop Johnston this past Easter, so he's new to the Catholic world, and we're just delighted to have both of them in the cathedral community. Sunday after the 11 o'clock Mass, I'll be walking up to Spokes. I think Father Aloysius will join me as well. And we invite young Catholics to come for the Bible study. We're doing this every couple of weeks right now, thanks to Colin and Kendra, who are leading the conversation for us. They are really great at a Bible study on the scripture readings that we just heard at Mass. So come and join us for a lively, deep faith conversation about scripture readings with other young adults. You'll meet some people and be able to share some thoughts that you might not otherwise get a chance to share. This coming Sunday after the 11 o'clock Mass. And then later the same afternoon, we'll have the memorial concert for Sister Claudette Sharati, Sister of Mercy from Omaha, who served as one of our cathedral organists for many years. She was also on our Diocesan Liturgical Commission of late. She served in many, many ways here, left the cathedral community 3 years ago at the age of 80. She thought it was time to retire back home with the other sisters in her community. A cancer came upon her rather suddenly this past year, and to our surprise, she lost her abilities and lost her life just about 6 weeks ago. So we remember her and love her dearly. Dr. Mario Pearson was a great admirer of her work, so he has organized a special memorial concert for her. You'll hear some wonderful music, hear some aspects about her life, and it'll be a way for us to grieve in thanksgiving over the loss of this great lady. I will be playing on the concert. I'll play piano this time. Mario asked me if I would play the Ravel Pavane for a Dead Infant, so we'll do that kind of in memory of this 83-year-old ever young sister who served our community so beautifully. So please come and join us. I believe it is live streamed if you can't, but there's nothing like live music. If you can be in the room to hear it, you will not be disappointed. Sunday is also the birthday of our deacon, Julio Lara. I've known Julio for quite a few years, and I'm just thrilled to have him join our other two fine deacons. So please, if you see Julio this weekend, give him a happy birthday and welcome him again to the cathedral community. Our Bible study on the Ten Commandments continues again on Tuesday night. So come and join us in person or live. And I think that's everything on my list for you today. So I'll try to keep this brief, try to keep this to 10 or 15 minutes so you can catch an update on us all. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for your interest in the cathedral. May God bless you, and I hope to see many of you this weekend. Be at peace.